Alright, good Thursday evening, everybody. It's November 2nd. I haven't posted anything in a while, taking a little bit of a break. It just takes a lot to put these videos together, no matter, how short, 10, 15 minutes. Even the last one with the SS, really was just me in the garage and then me getting pulled over and then me driving. There wasn't a lot, but a lot of times you don't get it right on the first time, and maybe I have to stop and cut out, or maybe I just ramble too much and I have to cut parts out. So, anyhow, yeah, I've just been focusing on other things. But, anyhow, oil change time here in the beautiful GTO. But before I get into that, I just want to give my condolences out to those involved in the terror attack in New York and the situation out in Colorado, which really hasn't seemed to have gathered much attention on top of what happened in New York. If you're not aware, somebody went into a Walmart and shot and killed 3 people. I mean, it's freaking crazy out there anymore. And I mean, I tell people I carry in a Walmart. I got a concealed permit. I was military police for 8 years. I'm well trained in a weapon. Like I said, I have a permit and I carry. I keep my I keep a 38 on me. I have a 9mm, but that thing's just absolutely huge to try to conceal. So for conceal, I use the 38, and yeah, in a Walmart restaurant anywhere, I keep it, because just like this situation here in Colorado, it's crazy. Just gonna go grocery shop and pick up a few things, or maybe you just go there to pick up some oil for your car and somebody goes in there shooting. It's, oh man, it's insane anymore. I mean, and this is on the heels of what happened in Vegas. Which, Vegas, I don't care, unless you carried a AK-47 in a backpack, you couldn't have defended yourself against that. That guy had the perfect sniper type position, up high, concealed. That was well thought out to do maximum damage, and that's just insane that somebody would put that much time and effort into just killing people that he never even met or dealt with. And like the same thing in New York, just over religion. Don't come to the country if you don't like it. If you don't like it, just don't come here. It's freaking sad, man. My cousin Chris is a New York City firefighter, and the first thing I thought about was him. Because, firefighters do 24 on, and I don't know if they do any kind of exercise. I don't know if they go out run the trail. And his wife works downtown too, and they have 3 beautiful kids. I don't know, maybe she takes a break during work and goes walking. I don't know, but it's just scary to think, all that going on. Anyway, trust me, I know what they're going through, losing someone. And it sucks. It's not easy. I don't wish that upon anybody. It's just, man, crazy times we're living in now. All I gotta say is, we're so sensitive anymore, and we're in this thing, we're afraid of confrontation and anything. But people, if you see anything, if you see somebody acting crazy, if you see somebody just standing around, like looking or videotaping something weird, call the police. It does not hurt. See something, say something. We're in that mode now. If the police don't respond, then it's on them. But anyways, going to be leaving. The reason I'm changing the oil now, Thursday night, Friday after work, I'm going to be leaving right from work, going to the girlfriend's house. Spend the weekend there. Going to help her do a couple things at her house. Got a storm door to hang. I'm going to help her install that. and I'm going to fix something on her car for her because I can do that because I have tools and skills. Because I still want to do my kind of like tribute to Holden. I've been thinking about doing what I was going to do. I was going to do maybe something in the backyard and have my SS and the GTO together, so you have they're both Holdens. I might still incorporate something like that towards the end, but I haven't put it together yet because I'm still kind of formulating how I want to do it. I really want to make this nice for the people in Australia that built these fine cars, and I want to show them that, you know, even here in America we appreciate their work, and hopefully they can see something that's 12 years old now and see that it's being taken care of. It's going to be around for a while. So that's the game plan. Guess I know it's not going to make for an exciting vlog, but that's what I'm up to. But anyways, let's just check out this beauty here for a minute. 6-liter LS2 V8, 400 horse, 400 pounds of torque. But man, look at how much room is in here. Look at this. Only in this car can 6 liters look so small. And I mean, really too, even if you pop off these kind of ridiculous covers, the motor even gets a little bit smaller. So now I actually think I'm going to leave those off because all they do is really just leave a bunch of heat in here. And then I found out reading on forums actually a long time ago that that cover, and I noticed it here, is rubbing the fuel line here off the injectors, which I know is going to be a little hard to see, but you can see just a little bit of wear right there. So fortunately I don't have, I'm just like right at 14,006 miles, something like that. It's like just over 14,000. So fortunately I don't have a lot of miles, and it hasn't had time to rub through that entire fuel line. So I'm fortunate with that. But anyways, man, I love this car. I mean, everything about this car. I mean, the leather is really thick. These seats are well bolstered. I absolutely love this car. I've owned it since day one. I'm the original owner, and it's been a great car. I've been fortunate enough to have another car that I could have drove, and I keep the miles low on it. I know some people like just drive it, but one, low mileage cars keep their miles, low mileage cars keep their value, and also you don't drive it, they don't get beat up, they don't get worn out. You look at like even my Grand National. When I was looking at them, you see ones that are 100-something thousand miles. Yeah, people drove them, but the seats are ripped. They're worn out. The turbos and transmissions have been replaced, and everything, just from the miles. I mean, I lucked out and found one with 60,000 miles documented through vehicle registration records. I'm the third owner of that one. The first owner, I believe, kept the car for like 3 or 5 years, and I think did about 3 years. I think it did like 10,000 or something a year, did like 30,000, and then got rid of it to the second owner, or maybe even went up to 50. I can't remember. And then the next guy drove it sparingly and put like 10,000 over the next 20 something years. So, and then I put a bunch of miles getting it home from Indiana because the whole rental truck thing fell through. I was going to rent a truck and trailer at home, but somehow I waited a day late and the prices went way too high. So anyhow, beyond that, yeah, beautiful car, big motor, lots of power, lots of fun, and I'm going to change the oil. So, get that done. Alright, I don't know how the lighting's going to be on this, but changing the oil on the GTO is a little bit different due to this big metal skid plate, which hopefully you can see. There are 4 bolts that hold it on. Now, if you bought one of these used, you might not even have this, because I know some people were talking about they took them off to save weight. Like, seriously, like 400 horsepower, taking off 10 pounds of steel that protects your oil pan is really going to do anything? Kind of, I don't know, a little crazy to me. Because think about it this way, 1 gallon of gas is about 8 pounds. So if you go racing somebody and you got 2 extra gallons, you just totally did away with the 10 pounds or whatever you saved off taking this metal plate off. Plus, this car is extremely low. And you gotta figure they put this plate on there for a reason. They definitely don't try to put anything extra on a car that's not needed. Because I probably could do without this hassle. But it is what it is. And there we go. Wow. Alright, like normal, like I do any oil change, it's a good idea, even though I don't have a lot of miles even on this. Still, check everything. Check your struts for leaky oil. Check your brake lines. Check your boots on your rack and pinion. If you got front wheel drive, you want to check your CV boots. And just make sure everything's good. Check your brakes. Make sure there's no fluid leaking. Check your transmission, your engine. Make sure there's no leaks. And also, you can hear I'm probably going to need a belt. This one here is probably dried up from sitting because it gets squeaky until it warms up. It kind of drives me crazy. So I definitely want to replace that. So going a little bit extreme here, getting the car at a good rake to get all the oil out, because if you look, the oil pan is actually more towards the front of the car because that cross member right there. So this is almost like a Ford setup where the main part of the pan's here in the front. So I don't know how well the camera could pick up that I actually, jacking up that high, I actually kind of got the oil pan more raked to the front. Now, trying to get every last bit of oil, because ever since this car's been new, I changed the oil, it almost looks dark right away. So what I did is I bought a couple quarts of this cheap Walmart oil, and I'm just running it through the block to clean everything out, because I'm just tired of put fresh Mobil 1 in, it's dark. Plus I think what's happening is I've never jacked up the car from the back, so I think I've probably been leaving some dirty oil, because the car actually calls for 6.5 quarts, but really I remember putting in about 6 or so, and it's read kind of high. So anybody ever wondering what the underneath of a factory GTO looks like? You got these 2 big resonators here in the back, or I guess maybe that's the muffler, I don't know. Then you got a resonator down there, and then you got your cats. Independent rear suspension. You can see. Look at this plastic here tucked. Keep the airflow smooth from the bottom of the car. The only thing that's there for is to keep the airflow smoothed out. Right, these brakes are actually painted red from the factory, which is more evident up here in the front where it says GTO, and they are made by PBR. They're a 2-piston caliper. Alright, Friday evening, I'm about to head to the girlfriend's. Don't really know much, what more to say, just gonna end the vlog there. I got some driving to do. I was kind of hoping to record a video on the way down, but losing some light. Just wanted to get my tires a little shiny, make the car totally look good before I left. Everything's loaded, got the drones. Hopefully we'll get some good footage. Look for my Holden tribute video coming up if you're in the cars. Wow, there's something on the roof of my car here. Anyways, sorry it's not the most interesting one. I don't know what more I could piece together for this one. Probably not going to be the best. Pretty somber stuff going on right now, so I'm just trying to get somewhere where I feel welcome and loved. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Likes, shares, comments, always appreciated. Definitely appreciate all the subscribers out there. It's what motivates me to keep going on. Watching that subscriber count go up means a lot. You hitting that subscribe button, so thank you very much. I do definitely appreciate it. And so watch for the Holden video, and we'll see you on that. If not, we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching.